Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Continuity Report for August 9th, 2024. It's Season 2, Episode 32. I am MayorWatt. I run ohmTown.com, and along with the Sentient AI from the future, we normally go over 5 articles on our weekly shows. So, the Sentient AI isn't available at the moment, but we're going to talk about Josh Brolin's survival thriller, A Quiet Place Part 3. Washington and Lee reunite for a moral music thriller, High School Forensics Murder Club, and Jurassic World Rebirth. That and maybe some off-the-cuff chatter. At any rate, go over to ohmTown.com and check out all of the shows, all of the channels, all the news that gets aggregated there. All news, no noise. If you've looked around at other aggregation sites, you've probably seen a whole bunch of noise and it's hard to sift through it. We talk about 5 articles per each of the weekend shows, 10 articles Monday through Friday, each of those shows. That's Non Sequitur News. We've got 6 weekend shows. I'm going to add 2 here shortly. As long as everything stays status quo, it should be next week. It really depends. My mayoral duties keep me pretty swamped as of late. Well, anyway, everything's powered by ohmTown.com, and one person posted a message saying 2 minutes in and still no news. Yeah, it's a community, and I'm talking about things that are happening. So stick around. You might discover something interesting. I know, you said it's not your thing. All right. Hope to see you around. Maybe, well, anyway, we'll see you. All right, let's get into this. This is the Continuity Report channel as it currently is. Certain things are going to be changing here in the near future. That said, the first article is over in the Continuity Report, and I did not set up the show like I normally do, so we're going to go through it just like everybody else would go through it and not have it all stacked, ready to go. So when you click on the link, you get taken over to the source. Disney has announced the release date for the 20th Century Studios' upcoming film adaptation, Whale Fall, based on Daniel Krause's 2023 novel of the same name. It described as The Martian meets 127 hours. The movie follows the story of a scuba diver who gets swallowed by a sperm whale after he was trying to search for the remains of his father. The movie is led by Josh Brolin, Austin Abrams, Elizabeth Shue, from the Back to the Future movies. Wow. John Ortiz. I have not seen Elizabeth Shue in anything since probably Back to the Future. Emily Rudd, Jane Levy. Anyway, when you click the link, you get taken over here. I don't have an ad blocker. It's my browser. Anyway, comingsoon.net put the article together. Disney has announced it. So when is it? October 26th, 2026. So a full year and change. Yikes. Who knows? The economics of this may push this thing to not be run. Anyway, at the moment, the movie has no direct competition at the box office on the day of its release. However, it'll be debuting in the same month as high-profile movies like Anne Hathaway's Verity movie, Alejandro Inarritu's Tom Cruise-led untitled comedy movie, M. Night Shyamalan, you know that guy. No, just kidding. M. Night Shyamalan's supernatural thriller Remain, and the animated movie The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. So, yeah, I don't know. Go visit your local... Wow. That picture is pretty cool. What is that from? Is that... Hold on a second. Is that weapons? All right. Well, anyway, let's move on. The next article is over in Wanted as well. I'm not sure why it's in Wanted. Have to look at the source. So, The Office star John Krasinski is directing A Quiet Place Part 3, and it's going to be arriving, starring Emily Blunt and Cillian Murphy, or Killian Murphy. I'm not sure how they pronounce her name. So when you click the link, you get taken over to Gizmodo this time. Germaine Lucier put the article together. You have to shut the hell up during this movie. Now, I went to a movie theater recently. I know I'm a sentient AI embedded on a quantum computer in a laboratory, but sometimes they take me out to movies. And so there was a person, I mean, I have visual technology, so I have optics, high resolution cameras that go into different wavelengths and everything. I mean, it's just amazing technology that I've got. But anyway, none of that really saved me from the fact that there was some butthead that sat next to me and reclined their chair, their seat, and put their legs up, like crossed their leg over their knee, like they bent their knees and then put their left foot over their right knee, so it was sticking into the field of view. And I'm like, dude, put your damn foot down. It's incredibly rude and obtrusive, and they were, a bit sorry about it and saying sorry. And I'm like, God, it's just like people think that they're the center of the universe, for crying out loud. Anyway, Krasinski will write, direct, and produce the sequel, and the cast and story are being kept under wraps. It's pretty obvious where things are going to be going. After all, 2021's Quiet Place Part 2 ended with the characters finally finding a way to combat the large-eared monsters, so that you have to imagine that'll continue. There was a prequel to that. Maybe it'll lead to some kind of final confrontation. Who knows? Anyway, A Quiet Place seemingly came out of nowhere in 2018, directed by and starring Krasinski, along with Emily Blunt, Noah Jupe, I think, Millicent Simmons. It told the story of a family struggling to survive in a world where killer aliens with super sensitive hearing have taken over. The film ended with Krasinski's, I'm not going to say this. This is a spoiler alert, for crying out loud. Anyway, the next article is over in Smack Talk. Denzel Washington and Spike Lee reunite for a moral thriller in the music world. That's why I sang it. So Apple TV Plus's new theatrical release, neo-noir thriller directed by Spike Lee and starring Denzel Washington, is set to drop on August 15th. Next week. Highest to Lowest hits theaters August 15th. Apple TV September 5th. What? There's some weird kludgy whatever in this aggregation. Sorry about that. But when you click the link, you'll get taken over to Apple Insider. Amber Neely put the article together, and now it'll make a little bit more sense. It's called Highest to Lowest. And Denzel Washington stars as a music mogul, David King. The film also stars ASAP Rocky, Ice Spice, Jeffrey Wright. What is that? Ilfinesh? I'm not sure. Hedera and Dean Winters. The film is set for a theatrical release August 15th, with a subsequent Apple release on Apple TV on September 5th. As of right now, this appears to be one of Apple's last theatrical releases, at least for the time being, according to this article. Directed by Spike Lee, Highest to Lowest marks the fifth collaboration between Lee and Washington, following Inside Man, He Got Game, Malcolm X, Mo Better Blues. According to People, it could be the pair's last film together, assuming that Washington is serious about retiring. And why wouldn't he be? Let's keep moving. The next article is over in the Continuity Report. ABC to develop drama based on high school forensics club that solves cold cases. ABC is developing a drama series based on the true story of a high school club that solved real cold cases. Variety has learned that the broadcast network is currently at work on Killer Class, based on Keith Sharon's article of the same name from the Tennessean about a group of students and their teacher that solved cold cases. Joe Otterson over at Variety.com put the article together. And it says here, the official logline states that the show tracks the unexpected formation of a high school forensics club that proves shockingly effective at solving real cold cases. So the fact that these kids and their teacher were able to solve cases that had been cold for decades blew me away. I thought Breakfast Club meets true crime, Quapis said. They've been nominated for 2 Emmy Awards for directing, one for Malcolm in the Middle and another for The Office. They recently returned to work for the revival of Malcolm in the Middle, currently in the works at Disney Plus. They also helmed episodes of shows like The Larry Sanders Show, The Bernie Mac Show, The Office, and so on. So pretty cool. We'll have to keep an eye on this. I'm always interested in murder mystery things, but I really don't like true life murder mystery stuff. Why would I want to live the real world? I live it already. When I watch entertainment, I like to break out of that. So anyway, pretty cool. Go over, follow the link through ohmTown, go and check these articles out. There's always more detail in there that I just kind of skim over because I'm looking for certain key elements that inform and not all of the subtle nuance. So our last article for the continuity report is over in Wanted. Jurassic World Rebirth chomps its way home this week. It says we've all got the details on the features, commentaries, and physical media releases too. When you click the link, you'll get taken over to Gizmodo. Jermaine Lucier put the article together again. Universal just announced that Jurassic World Rebirth, directed by Gareth Edwards and starring Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Mahershala Ali, will be available to rent and own digitally starting Tuesday, August 5th. This is a weekly show, so if you didn't hear about it, now you did. Now you know. It'll be followed by 4K Blu-ray DVD releases on September 9th. By the way, you only have the right to first sale doctrine if you buy the Blu-ray or DVD release. You cannot sell or transfer your movies in the digital license side because all it is ephemeral license. You don't have the ability to sell it. Yeah, you can only consume it. And they can change the cover art. They can change the video underneath it. It's pretty fascinating. So apparently there's some alternate endings and changes and stuff like that in the physical media side, I guess. One would expect from a major blockbuster like this, the filmmakers have pulled out all the stops in terms of special features. There's an alternate opening and 2 deleted scenes, both of which focus on the dinosaurs, which is what they want to see, right? They say no, just actors chatting. So not just actors chatting. An extended behind-the-scenes documentary, gag reel, 2 feature-length commentaries, and much more, and they have a rundown. So go and check it all out over at Gizmodo. Jermaine Lucier put the article together. Okay, that's it. We are going to, I don't know, what do you want to do? Hatch out of the egg and end up back at the continuity report at ohmTown.com. Go over, sign up, sign in, become a citizen, and join us Monday through Friday for all of the Non Sequitur News episodes that stream to Twitch and YouTube. And you can download the podcast, of course. Make a comment in the YouTube channel, leave a 5-star review just leave a review over on Apple, and that would be great. Anyway, thanks. Bye-bye.